What's going on, everybody? This is Leroy, and I'm coming at you guys with a Pokemon Sun and Moon update video. If you guys have been following along, there was a pretty big announcement today involving the legendary Pokemon on the covers of the games, along with the Alola region and some of the main characters that you'll see throughout the game. Now, I want to start with the legendary Pokemon. We'll start with Solgaleo, the mascot of Pokemon Sun. And if you were like everyone else on the planet, myself included, you were guessing that this thing was going to be a fire-type Pokemon. Because, you know, the sun is a giant ball of fire. He's on the cover of Pokemon Sun. Why wouldn't he be a fire-type Pokemon? Yeah, somehow this thing winds up being a Psychic and Steel type, which makes no sense at all. In fact, it's weak to fire. That's right, the mascot of Pokemon Sun is weak to fire. This would be like Charizard on Pokemon Red being weak to fire-type attacks. It makes no sense at all. In addition, it's going to be weak to ground, ghost, and dark types. Now, we have seen Psychic and Steel types before. They are pretty rare, however. There was the Bronzong line, there was Jirachi, and probably the most popular being Metagross. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing some striking similarities with Solgaleo and Metagross. I wouldn't have associated these Pokemon with each other at all, but after the information that was given today, they're winding up to be like the exact same Pokemon. Solgaleo has an ability that's brand new. It's called Full Metal Body, and this prevents Solgaleo's stats from being lowered by either moves or abilities. Does this sound familiar? It's literally the exact same thing as the Clear Body ability, which Metagross has. And as you can see here, Solgaleo has a signature move called Sunsteel Strike, which is not a fire-type move because it does neutral damage to the Salamence, so I'm guessing it's a Steel-type move. And by the looks of it, it's a physical attacking move. So it looks like Solgaleo is a Psychic and Steel type that is going to have massive attacking power, which is the exact same thing as Metagross, more or less. Now, it does look like Solgaleo is going to be much faster because it's a lion, so it could wind up being the fastest Steel type in any Pokemon game, actually. But yeah, I was a little disappointed to see this. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that the mascot of Pokemon Sun is a Steel type and a Psychic type. So yeah, this was initially my preferred of the two legendaries, but after seeing its typing, I don't really like it as much as I did beforehand. Now let's move on to the mascot of Pokemon Moon, and that is Lunala. Now Lunala winds up being a Psychic and Ghost type. And yeah, we were thrown a curveball once again because everyone thought that this was going to be a Dark type since it's on the cover of Pokemon Moon, but instead it's 4 times weak to Dark. So both of the typings that we thought these legendaries were going to have, yeah, it turns out they're actually weak to those types. The big downside with Lunala is that it is 4 times weak to not only Dark but also Ghost types. However, those are its only weaknesses. Now to help this out a little bit, it has the ability Shadow Shield, and what Shadow Shield does is, if Lunala is at full health and you attack it, the move's only going to do 50% of the damage, so that's going to help out a little bit with its huge Dark and Ghost type weaknesses. Lunala's signature move is Moongeist Beam, which you can only assume is a Ghost type, dishing out super effective damage to the Gengar in that clip right there. And I really do like the Psychic and Ghost combination. I thought it was going to be Dark, but I can live with Psychic and Ghost. It's a typing combination that we've never seen before, and it's going to be pretty interesting to use in battle. If I had to guess, I would say Solgaleo is going to be more offensive-oriented, while Lunala is going to be maybe more defensive-oriented because of its ability Shadow Shield. I kind of get that vibe, but at the end of the day, they're both legendary Pokemon. They're going to have massive attack and defensive stats. You know, everything across the board is going to be super high statistically. So, yeah, originally I preferred Solgaleo, but after looking at this, I might like Lunala a little bit more. I like that Psychic and Ghost combination that it's got. Let me know in the comments which legendary you guys prefer and which game you want to get. Now, aside from the legendaries, we did get some more information. We got a nice aerial view of the Alola region, and it turns out that there are 4 main islands to explore. Basically, each island's going to have its own Pokedex, pretty similar to the Kalos region, which is pretty interesting. There's going to be a wide variety of Pokemon that you can catch exclusively on each island, and there's actually a little hidden island up in the top right corner of the map, so I'm guessing that could be some end of the game type thing, or maybe the after game. I don't know, we'll have to see more. But yeah, I'm really liking the looks of the Alola region. Definitely has a nice resemblance of Hawaii. So yeah, I'm guessing these are going to be some massive islands to explore, and it should be a pretty long storyline. Now on to the characters. You get a nice little view of the main characters that you can choose, and you get 4 different skin colors for each. Yeah, that's a nice little addition building off of Pokemon X and Y. I just find it funny that it took Nintendo so long to start doing this. Like, games like The Sims had it figured out right away, but yeah, it took Pokemon nearly 20 years to start adding different skin colors for your main character. We were also introduced to Professor Kukui, who people didn't initially think was going to be the professor, but it turns out that he is. And apparently he has a mysterious assistant named Lillie, who kind of looks a little bit evil in her picture on the left side there. Maybe she's going to have something to do with, you know, the evil guys in the game or something. I don't know. This is only speculation. We don't know too much about these characters yet. This right here is how he's going to be your friend and presumed rival throughout the game. And the last little bit of information we got was the Rotom Pokedex. Yeah, they combined the Pokedex with an actual Pokemon, and I guess it's going to be interactive and talk to you throughout the game. I mean, this is just ridiculous. How many inanimate objects can they combine Rotom with? They just need to stop doing it, but I'm sure there could be some funny dialogue from the talking Pokedex throughout the game. So that pretty much sums up all the information we got from today's video. There's going to be some more information coming out about these games in the next couple of weeks, so if anything, you know, substantial happens, I'll probably make another video to fill you guys in and share my opinion. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know if you're going to get Sun or Moon, what your favorite legendary is, and I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for watching.